giving grown-ups the chance to win $1 million. All they have to do is prove that they are smarter than a fifth grader. It is that easy. And here is my class. Marky, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. You ready to meet our new student?
Yeah!
He is a 36-year-old crab fisherman who attended John Hancock Elementary. Welcome, Brian Haworth.
You're the man. You're the man. Senor.
Brian, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
I'm guessing this is a photo of when you were at John Hancock Elementary?
That is me. Yes, that is me.
You haven't changed a whole lot since then.
Thank you.
In fact, I understand a lot of things haven't changed a whole lot since then.
No, they haven't. In fact, I am still living at home.
Are you really?
I am living at home.
So what would you do if you won the $1 million today?
I would buy a boat, a fishing boat, and go live on that and go fishing until...
Good for you. And your
Winter right
family's here today? We
There's
got
his.
us?
They're right there.
Hi, Mom. That's your mom, your roommate, and your landlord.
All in one.
All right. Well, let me tell you, Brian,
Yes.
your classmates over here are going to be taking the same quiz that you are taking. And actually, we're going to let you cheat off them during the course of the quiz, but I'll tell you a little bit about that later. Pick one of them and let's get started.
Jacob, what do you got going, brother?
Jacob.
What's up, Daddy-O? Smart little kid.
All right. Let me tell you how we play this game, Brian. On
Please.
the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. The 10th correct answer is worth $500,000.
Wow.
You get through all of these, we will give you an 11th question. It's a grade school question, which will be worth $1 million.
Come on, $1 million!
Brian, you can drop out of our little school at any time with the money you've earned.
Okay.
But before you leave, you got to look into the camera and let millions and millions of people know I am not smarter than a fifth grader. Do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
All right, let's find out. Is Brian Haworth smarter than a fifth grader?
Here we go.
All right, Brian, let's pick your first subject.
Second grade math feel good? Sure. Let's do it, brother.
Second
You
grade
and me.
math.
Second grade math.
The $1,000 question is, true or false, 8/7 is an improper fraction? True or false, 8/7 is an improper fraction? Your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer. True or false, Brian, you got a 50-50 shot at it.
I like 50-50.
What about 8/7?
8/7 is an improper fraction, true or false? Boy, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm thinking that it's true. So my answer is true.
You said true.
I did.
8/7 is an improper fraction. The correct answer is true. You got $1,000.
Thank you.
Brian, you got $1,000. Let's turn it into $2,000.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna stay in the second grade with the man here, and we'll see what second grade science. You know what? Yeah. Okay, second grade science. We can do that.
Second grade science.
Second grade science.
The $2,000 question is, the process of pasteurization was developed from the work of what French scientist who was born in 1822? The process of pasteurization was developed from the work of what French scientist who was born in 1822?
Oh, that just hurts.
All right, your classmate Jacob has locked in his answer.
That's
Brian, do you know
great.
what pasteurization is?
I do know what pasteurization is. It's what they do to milk.
I drink it.
Yeah. What more do you need to know?
Let me tell you, you have 2 cheats during the course of the game, okay? You can peek at your classmate's paper. If you like their answer, you can take it. If you don't like it, you can go with another one. once during the game. You can copy their paper, which means you must take their answer.
All right.
Or if you answer incorrectly at any point during the game and your classmate at the podium is right, they can save you, but they can only save you once during the game.
You know what? I'm gonna take a peek.
You want to peek at Jacob's paper?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got
All right.
it.
Well, we can do that. You
All
can
right.
decide if you like his answer or not. Your classmate Jacob said
Pasteur.
sure.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I'm gonna have to go with Pasteur.
You like that?
I like that. I like that. Is that right?
Jacob's right. You got $2,000.
Nice! How's it going, man? Love this guy. Love this guy.
Unfortunately, your man Jacob has to sit down.
Excellent.
You've got
Wow.
$2,000. We're now playing for $5,000. All right, Brian, let's pick another classmate.
Marky,
Marky!
you are brilliant. Let's do it, girl.
All right.
Here we go.
You've got $2,000.
Okay.
Let's turn it into $5,000, Brian. Pick a subject.
What are you good at, Marky?
I would go with third grade measurements.
Third grade measurements? Oh, I'm so bad at those. All right, let's do it. Third grade
Wow.
measurements. Yeah,
I like your style.
yeah. All right, there we go.
All right. The $5,000 question is coming up right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Brian Haworth is playing for $5,000.
All right, there we go.
All right. The $5,000 question is,
5,000.
if Jacob writes his age in Roman numerals as XXIV, how old is he pretending to be? If Jacob writes his age in Roman numerals as XXIV, how old is he pretending to be?
Okay.
Marky has locked in her answer.
Marky has locked in. Oh.
What are you thinking, Brian? Are you a Super Bowl fan?
I am. I am. And I never thought of it like that, actually. Oh. Okay.
That's about the only time I think I've ever used Roman numerals since I've been out of school.
Yeah.
Is trying to figure out what Super Bowl is it.
Yeah, yep. Roman numerals. Okay. Super Bowl. Totally. I'm gonna say 24. Is that right? Hold on. 24. 5 minus, that's 4. Is it do you add it or subtract it? God. Okay. It's hot. Okay, here we go. All right, well, I gotta save. Yeah. All right. I'm saying 24. All right? Come on, baby.
What is that, the name of that show that Kiefer Sutherland's on?
24.
You're
24,
right, you got
yes!
5,000.
That was good! Nice! That's what I'm talking about!
X's are worth 10.
Yeah.
The I's 1. The 5, because it's on that side of it, you subtract 1 from the 5, it's 24. Very good.
Brilliant.
And you did it all by yourself.
I did it.
You're a big boy.
Yes! Nice! My big boy!
You got $5,000 and we're playing for $10,000.
Nice!
All right, Brian, pick another subject.
Let's, I don't even know what geography means yet, so let's go to social studies. Can you do social studies? Nice. All right, social studies.
All right, the $10,000 question is, What is the title of the U.S. national anthem? What is the title of the U.S. national anthem?
What is the title of the U.S. national anthem? Copy and a save. Wouldn't be U.S.
Marky's locked in her answer.
She did lock in her answer.
You have a cheat left. You have a copy. You have your save left. What are you thinking, Brian?
I don't think it would be U.S. national anthem. No, no.
No trick questions on the show.
Okay, national. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. That's not that, though. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have if you have a guess, you have a save left.
I can't believe that okay, hold on. The national anthem, you sing it at a baseball game, the national anthem. What is it called?
Come on.
You know what? I'm gonna copy her answer. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm blocked. I'm gonna copy her answer. I know.
You decided to go with her
I did.
on the chance that she would be right for $10,000.
Oh, Marky.
Let's see. Let's see what Marky had to say.
Okay.
Marky said,
Marky.
Sparks
me back.
retarded.
Oh, it's embarrassing. That's terrible.
Does that ring a bell?
That is so terrible.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. Hug it out. Wait a
minute.
Yes, what?
I didn't say that was right.
No.
It's right. We'll be playing for $25,000 when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Brian Haworth has $10,000. We're about to play for $25,000. Brian, pick another classmate. Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
How?
What up, Daddy-O?
All right, Brian.
Okay.
You've got $10,000. We're playing for $25,000. Pick another subject.
Well, let's do history. Let's do first grade world geography.
First grade world geography. Our $25,000 question is, which of the world's major oceans lies directly east of Africa? Which of the world's major oceans lies directly east of Africa? You have spent half your life on the ocean. Your classmate Kyle has locked in his answer. What are you thinking, Brian?
Okay, Africa. East of Africa is over here. That's the Pacific. That's the Atlantic. Right? Pacific. I'm gonna go with Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Anybody? Anyone? No? Oh no.
All right, you said
Atlantic.
the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah.
Which of the world's major oceans lies directly east of Africa? It is not the Atlantic.
Well, that's not good. I have a save. I do have a save.
Well, you sounded very hope. I have a save.
I have a save.
You know how the save works.
I do, yeah.
He's got to have the right answer.
He does.
Mom, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking he's got the right answer.
You think
I'm
so?
so sure. You got the right answer?
The correct answer is the Indian Ocean.
I was gonna say Indian Ocean.
For $25,000 or $0. Let's see what Kyle said.
Come on, Kyle. You're brilliant. Be Indian. Hook him up.
Indian Ocean! Kyle, way to go, buddy. The good news is you have $25,000. The bad news, you just used your save and you have used your cheats.
Unbelievable.
It's just you now.
Amazing.
The good news is, from this point on, no matter what happens, the least amount of money you can walk away here with is $25,000.
That's a beautiful thing, baby.
It's no lose. It's no lose. You have $25,000. Even if you miss the question, you're leaving with $25,000. It's a freebie. So pick a subject. Let's go win $50,000.
Here we go. 4th grade geometry, sir.
4th grade geometry.
Yeah.
Brian, the $50,000 question is, in a right triangle, the side opposite the right angle is called the what? The base, the hypotenuse, or the radius? In a right triangle, the side opposite the right angle is called the what? The base, the hypotenuse, or the radius?
Well, I like the word hypotenuse.
I do too.
It's the
just
biggest
fun to say.
Yeah, hypotenuse. What else is going through my mind is what? I think, yeah.
Just a steady breeze, right?
Yes. I'm on the water. Okay, you know, here's the thing. I mean, in a right triangle, the side opposite the right angle is called the what? I'm gonna just dive in and say hypotenuse. That is my answer. $50,000. All right.
I mean, you had nothing to lose. You took a guess.
I did.
And you're right. You got 50 grand.
$50,000! Yeah, baby! Woo! Unbelievable! Hypotenuse!
There's the right angle, and there's the hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, baby!
You got $50,000. We're playing for $100,000. Pick a subject, Brian.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna do life science.
5th grade life science.
Let's do it.
For $100,000. The 5th grade life science question is, how many incisors are there in a typical adult human mouth? How many incisors are there in a typical adult human mouth?
Well, you know, $50,000 is a lot of money.
Move out of mom's house?
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on a minute here.
$100,000.
I'm gonna drop out. It just breaks my heart.
Well, it breaks my heart too, but unless you know the answer, it might be the smart thing to do.
As soon as that came up, it was 4. That was the answer in my head, 4.
That's what you're thinking.
That's
All right.
what I'm thinking.
If that's right, you jump up to $100,000. If it's wrong, you're given $25,000 back.
No guts, no glory. I'm saying the answer is 4. Come on, baby. $100,000. Come on, baby.
All right. I'm going to show you a picture
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
You said 4. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. It's 8. You still have $25,000.
That's
You
it.
had a deal.
That's it.
Brian, let them know.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader, but I have enough money to move out of my parents' house.
Congratulations. We'll be right back.
grader.
You guys ready to meet your new classmate? Yeah! He is a 36-year-old customer service manager who attended Thornton Elementary in Washington, Indiana. Say hello to Clay Sellers. Hello, Clay.
How's it going, Jim?
Welcome to our classroom.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. Yeah.
Now, you grew up in Indiana,
Yes, I did.
and I'm guessing this is when you attended
Oh,
Thornton
man.
Elementary?
Yes. Yeah. So-
You just don't get quality velveteen like you see in that vest right there. Well, these are your new classmates. They're going to be taking the same
doing,
quiz
guys?
you're taking,
Cool.
and actually, you're going to be able to cheat off of them during the course of this test. So pick one of them, and let's get started.
Woo! All right, Alana. Yeah.
Alana, come on up here.
Woo. How you doing? Good.
Hello, Alana.
Hello.
Now, you are the father of 4.
Yes, I am.
Are they here today?
They are here today.
You want? Oh, look at that. Hey, guys. Our dad rocks.
Our dad rocks.
I got to read this. This is great. On your card, it says, his 4 kids bet him he would not reach $25,000.
Yes.
All right, Clay, let me tell you how this game works. If at any point this test gets to be too much, you can drop out of our school, okay? You can take the money and run, but before you leave, you got to promise me you're going to look right into that camera and tell the world and your kids, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
All right.
We got a deal?
We got a deal.
All right.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
Let's find out. Is Clay Sellers
Let's go.
smarter than a 5th grader?
All right.
Let's pick your first subject.
Okay. I'm going to start out with 1st grade animal science, please, Jeff.
First grade animal science. Here is the $1,000 question. True or false? All camels have 2 humps. True or false? All camels have 2 humps. Alana has locked in her answer.
I think that I'm going to go ahead and guess at this on my own, I guess, and hope that the save saves me and I can move on from there. So I'm going to say false.
You're a brave man tackling a first grade question by yourself. No help from anybody. I told you I wanted you to be the first guy to win $1 million. You're on your way. You got $1,000.
All right.
Some camels only have 1 hump. Take a deep breath, see?
Yeah.
Get it out.
All right.
Get that first one out of the way.
Yeah, there we
Let's
go.
double it right now.
All right.
Pick your next subject.
Okay.
Let's play for $2,000.
I'm going to go with 1st grade measurements.
First grade measurements. The $2,000 question is, if you're traveling due southeast and you make a 180-degree turn, what direction are you now heading? If you're traveling due southeast and make a 180-degree turn, what direction are you now heading? Alana has locked in. What you thinking, Clay?
Well, if I start out in the middle of the United States and I'm traveling southeast, I'm heading towards Florida. And if I do a complete 180, which is the complete opposite direction, I am headed towards Washington.
You're traveling due southeast and you make a 180-degree turn. What direction are you now heading?
Southeast, 180 degrees. You are now heading northwest. I still got my save, so I'm gonna northwest.
What's your wife's name?
Danae.
Danae. Does he ever stop and ask for directions?
Never.
Never. He didn't need to today. He's right. You got $2,000. Nice work, Alana. She's got to return to the class, Clay.
All right.
They can only help you 2 questions at a time. Pick another classmate.
All right. I'm going to go with Marky in the back.
Marky,
please.
come up here.
Hi. Woo. How are you?
Now, this is interesting. You've selected both girls. I guess because you have so many girls?
Yeah, they
You
have
trust
a
the
tremendous
girls.
influence on me.
You trust the girls. You've got $2,000.
All right.
Let's turn it into $5,000. Pick your next subject.
I'll go with the 2nd grade math.
2nd grade math.
Yeah.
The $5,000 question is, what's 101 plus 98 plus 4? What's 101 plus 98 plus 4? Marky's locked in her answer.
All right. 101 plus 98 is 199, plus 4 is 203. Right? And I still got to save, so
Still
she
gotta
can
save.
save me. So I'm going to go in with 203.
Every one of them has the right answer. You want to see it?
I would love to see it. I hope it's what I have.
203. Clay, you got $5,000. We're going to be playing for $10,000 when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Clay Sellers, has $5,000. You have both your cheats and your save left.
All
This
right.
next question is worth $10,000, Clay. Pick a subject and let's double your money.
Yeah. Let's keep going the way we're going. I'm going to go 2nd grade U.S. Geography.
2nd grade U.S. Geography. The $10,000 question is, what city is the capital of Texas?
Oh, yes. I'm so stoked about this one.
What city is the capital of Texas? Marky's locked in her answer. What you thinking?
Well, it just so happens that I lived in Texas for a short time, so I do know the answer to this question. The capital city of Texas is Austin.
You're very confident about that.
I am very confident about that.
Houston, Dallas,
I lived,
San Antonio.
that's where I lived. It's about an hour and a half away from Austin.
Look at the board. Here's the answer. What city is the capital of Texas? Clay, you got $10,000.
Thank you. All right.
Nice work, Marky. All right. Hey, guys, how do you think your dad's doing so far?
He's rocking.
Dad rocks. You said you had a bet with him that he wouldn't get to $25,000. This next question is worth $25,000. All right, we've got 6 subjects left. You need to pick another
Got
classmate.
the girls. All right. I'm gonna go with Kyle.
Kyle, come on up here.
All right, buddy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Pick your next subject.
So I'm gonna go with 3rd grade world geography.
3rd grade world geography. This is a big question because up until this point, if you had flunked out of school, you would have left with no money. You get this question right, the worst thing that can happen to you today is you walk out of here with at least $25,000.
All right. Yeah, come on. 25.
If you don't know the answer, you can walk away, okay? Because you have $10,000. Of course, your kids will be right, but
Yeah.
you'll never hear the end of it. For $25,000, the 3rd grade world geography question is, the Baltic Sea is surrounded by what continent? The Baltic Sea is surrounded by what continent? Kyle, just locked in his answer.
Okay. The Baltic Sea is surrounded by what continent? The continents are North America, South America, Asia. It might be Asia because it's so big, and it's surrounded by the continent of Europe. It may be Asia. Those are the only two that are coming to me right now. I'm gonna use my peek.
You want to peek? Your classmate Kyle said the Baltic Sea is surrounded by what continent? Asia.
I'm gonna, since I have my save, I'm gonna answer Europe. And
Kyle can't save you because Kyle is wrong. You're right.
Yes.
You got $25,000. You're wearing me out, Clay. You've gone further than your kids ever thought you would.
yes.
We're about to play for $50,000. Pick your next subject and let's play for $50,000,
All right.
Clay.
Cultural studies. I'm gonna go with social studies.
4th grade social studies.
I like social
The
studies.
$50,000 question is coming up when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Clay Sellers, has got $25,000.
Oh, yes!
You selected 4th grade social studies
All right.
for the $50,000 question. You ready, Clay?
I'm ready.
For $50,000, here is the question. The phrase "of the people, by the people, for the people" is stated in which of the following? The U.S. Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, or the Gettysburg Address? A, B, or C? The phrase "of the people, by the people, for the people" is stated in which of the following? A, the U.S. Declaration of Independence, B, the U.S. Constitution, or C, the Gettysburg Address? Your classmate Kyle has locked in with his answer. What are you thinking?
Well, I know it's not the Gettysburg Address because I've read that and listened to it several times. And
You've read the Gettysburg Address?
well, listen to it on audio tape, I should say.
Really?
Not necessarily. I do a lot of driving, so.
You kids must love those road trips with Dad.
I am going to guess at the U.S. Constitution.
The U.S. Constitution, Clay, is not the right answer. The right answer is the Gettysburg Address. The only one that you said it wasn't. The one you've listened to. The only way you stay in the game is if Kyle said Gettysburg Address. For $50,000, Kyle said the Gettysburg Address!
Oh, geez, what am I doing?
Buddy, you got $50,000.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice work, Kyle.
All right.
You got 2 classmates left.
I'm gonna go with Jacob.
Jacob, come up here.
Buddy, how you doing?
Clay, pick your next subject.
I'm gonna stay on the path and go with the 3rd grade cultural studies.
3rd grade cultural studies.
Come on.
Clay, The $100,000 question is, true or false? English is an official language of India. Wow.
Whoa.
True or false? English is an official language of India. You know much about India?
No, not too much. Although I've been over to England and I remember that.
Do they speak English there?
Yes. But the thing that I remember is that there were quite a few Indian people there, and then I remembered that India was a, for lack of a better term, territory of Britain at one point. All right, I am going to answer, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna copy.
Clay, you decided to copy. Let's see what Jacob said. Jacob said true. I'm going to show you what I just wrote. Take a look at the board. You got $100,000. English is one of the official languages. You've got $100,000, Clay. Here's the bad news. You got to return to your desk.
I'm out.
Because we're out of cheats.
Oh, thanks.
Your work is done.
Appreciate it.
Clay, we have 3 subjects left for $175,000. Pick a subject.
I'm going to go with 5th grade astronomy.
5th grade astronomy. The $175,000 5th grade astronomy question is, Halley's Comet is named after an English astronomer. What was his first name? Halley's Comet is named after an English astronomer. What was his first name?
Oh.
I don't think that's it.
Oh, man. $175,000. Halley's Comet is named after an English astronomer. What was his first name?
We got 2 options. You can guess and keep climbing towards $1 million, or drop out of school with $100,000.
If I guessed right now, it would be the most uneducated guess there is. I really have no idea. I'm sorry, but I can't walk away from $100,000. I'm gonna drop out of school.
You know what? Even though you didn't know the answer to this, you're a smart man. You are a smart man. Halley's Comet is named after an English astronomer. What was his first name? Edmund.
Yeah, never would have
You got $100,000.
Yes, 100 grand!
And you and I have a little deal, remember?
Yes, we do.
Before you depart this classroom, there's the camera.
I am the father of 4 children, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. The chance to win $1 million. All they have to do is prove that they are smarter than a 5th grader. It is that easy. And here is my class. Marky, Kyle, Jacob, Alana, and Spencer. How are you today, guys?
Good.
Good. You ready to meet our first student?
Yeah.
He is a 42-year-old head attorney for a Cal State University, attended Horace Mann Elementary. Please welcome Victor King. Victor, welcome to our class. I'm guessing this is you when you attended Horace Mann Elementary?
That's me, a little overdressed, but that's me.
This looks like the most wanted poster for the kid that is running the class curve. You know that, don't you? And it says you're an attorney. You kind of look like you were an attorney back then as well, huh?
That was my inner attorney coming out, yeah.
Now, I've got to tell you this. I know you're an attorney, but you cannot sue the kids if they get the answer wrong, okay?
I won't, I promise.
All right, well, these are your classmates. They're going to be taking the same test that you're taking, and actually,
Great.
during the course of it, we're going to let you cheat off of them a couple of times. So pick one of them, and let's get started.
Let's start on the left with Spencer.
Spencer, come on up here, Spencer.
All right.
We want to give away $1 million on this show. We have not done it yet. Do you think you have what it takes?
That's why I'm here.
Okay, great.
I've been waiting 30 years to share this knowledge.
You made a 1390 on your SAT. I mean, you're the smartest guy we've had on this show so far.
I don't know about that. These
What
kids
do
are
you know
pretty
about
smart.
attorneys? Have you ever met an attorney before?
Well, I know my dad doesn't like him.
Your dad doesn't like them. Nobody does, all right? I'm kidding with you, Victor. All right, let me tell you how our game works. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the 5th grade. You can select them in any order you like. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. The 10th correct answer is worth $500,000.
All right.
Victor, once you ace this test, we will give you an 11th question. It's a grade school question. It will be worth $1 million. Now, if at any point the test gets to be too difficult, you can take the money that you have won up until that point. You can leave us. You can drop out of school. But before you leave, you got to promise me you will look into that camera and tell the world I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I promise to
We
do
got
that.
a deal? All right, you bet.
All right.
Let's find out. Is Victor King smarter than a 5th grader? All right, Victor, you want to select your first subject?
All right. Let's go for 2nd grade math.
2nd grade math. Victor, the $1,000 question is, what is 309 rounded to the nearest 100? What is 309 rounded to the nearest 100? Spencer has locked in his answer.
Okay, well, thank you, Spencer, but I think it's 300, and I'm locking that in.
Math's a good subject for you?
Well, yeah, you have to count the numbers when you send out attorney's bills.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You're right. You got $1,000.
All right. Thank you, Spencer.
You've got $1,000, Victor. Let's turn it into $2,000.
First grade vocabulary.
First grade vocabulary. The $2,000 question is, true or false? The word stern refers to the front of a boat. True or false? The word stern refers to the front of a boat. Spencer has locked in his answer.
Boy, I wish I were a boat person, but I've always sort of been a landlocked person. I know there's the word aft and stern.
Now let me explain your cheats.
Okay.
You've got a peek and a copy. And you also have a save, which means if you guess incorrectly and your classmate at the podium had the right answer, you get the money, we continue with the test.
I think just to be cautious, I'm going to go ahead and peek on this one.
You're going to peek. Okay. You graduated from University of Michigan, right?
Yeah, the law school. Yeah.
The law school.
Which wasn't near the ocean.
Yeah. I got you. Did you ever cheat at Michigan?
Never.
Just our show. All right. The word stern, S-T-E-R-N, refers to the front of a boat. You wanted to peek at Spencer's paper. Spencer said false. Is that ringing any bells?
I thought it was false too, but well, actually, I was thinking aft meant the back of a boat, so false. Just, I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to say my answer is true.
Why are you doing that? Is there some strategy in that?
Well, if I'm wrong, Spencer will save me. Please.
It's pretty smart. Now, I know you brought people with you today. You want to introduce them real quick?
My beautiful wife, Grace.
Hey, Grace, how are you?
My sister, Sophia.
What does your sister have in her hand, Victor?
She's holding the trophy I won in the 5th grade for building the best model rocket.
Oh, look at that. Very cool. So, what do you think the answer is? Just out of curiosity.
False.
False.
Really?
So you agree with a 10-year-old kid over the head attorney husband?
All the time.
All right. True or false, the word stern refers to the front of a boat. Victor, I got good news and I got bad news.
Uh-huh.
The bad news is you burned your save. The good news is the 10-year-old kid is correct. The answer is false. The stern is the back of the boat. The bow is the front of the boat.
Ah.
And you're still afloat. The only bad thing is we've burned 2 out of our 3 cheats over here, but you've got $2,000. It's time to pick another classmate.
Jacob.
Jacob, come on up here. How are you?
Pretty good.
Did you know the boat question?
I did.
He did. Okay. Let's pick a subject. You've got 2,000. Let's turn it into 5. Okay, Victor?
All right. 4th grade science.
4th grade science. For $5,000, Victor, the 4th grade science question is, the force of attraction between any 2 objects that have mass is called what? Gravity, friction, or fusion? The force of attraction between any 2 objects that have mass is called what? Gravity, friction, or fusion? Your classmate Jacob has locked in.
Well,
You did say science was one of your best subjects.
Well, yeah, and since I used to build model rockets,
Right.
you worried a lot about gravity.
Right.
So that's my answer. A, gravity.
Yeah. See, you used to build rockets. I used to have other hobbies, so when I read the force of attraction, I was thinking about something totally different. You've got a new baby, right?
Yes, I do.
How old?
47 days.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy or girl?
Boy, his name's Robert.
You know what? I want to give you something special for that baby. How about $5,000? Because you're right. Gravity is the force of attraction between 2 objects. We've got 5,000. We're playing for 10. Pick another subject.
2nd grade spelling.
2nd grade spelling. The $10,000 question is coming up when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Victor King, got $5,000. We're about to play for 10. You selected second grade spelling. Our $10,000 question is, the names of how many colors in the rainbow spectrum are spelled with only 3 letters? The names of how many colors in the rainbow spectrum are spelled with only 3 letters? Jacob has locked in his answer.
Okay. I went through the colors of the rainbow in my head.
Do you need any help here? I can.
Well, I don't think there are 20 colors in the rainbow.
Okay.
But,
how many colors are in the rainbow?
Roy G. Biv. so that's 7. And red's the only one with 3 letters, so it's got to be red.
Wow. Help me out, Victor. What is Roy G. Biv?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Did you guys know Roy G. Biv as a way? Oh, Kyle knew that. You knew that, Spencer? I always remember the way to spell arithmetic. A rat in Tom's house might eat Tom's ice cream. I need a little bit of help from you here, because to me, the question is looking for a number. You gave me a color.
Oh.
The names of how many colors in the rainbow spectrum are spelled with only 3 letters?
Oh.
How many being the question. How you feeling?
Not very good. Not very good at all.
You said red, so if I give you the chance to put a number with that, you want to make it what?
I'd want to make it 1.
You'd want to make it 1? I will make it 1. You're right. You got $10,000.
Thank you. Man, I gotta read better, huh?
Look at the sweat pouring off your family over here.
Phew.
This is on your card. I love this, Victor. It says you ran the 2005 LA Marathon with no training, and you finished 60th from last place because you stopped
A fast food restaurant?
while running the marathon?
They don't tell you if you don't finish the marathon in 6 hours, they take away all the water and food. So all those stations where they help give you water to keep going, they're gone by the 6-hour mark.
So you went for water?
Well, for water,
French fries.
French fries. And
Were you driving or were you running at this point?
I was kind of crawling at that point.
I love that, Victor. You stopped
At a fast food joint?
in the middle of a marathon. That's beautiful. Victor, I don't know if anybody's ever said this to you before. You might be a redneck. Do you know that? But you got $10,000. Jacob has to return to the classroom.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
Let's pick another classmate and play for 25, Victor. Alana, come on up here. Now, Victor, this is an important question, and I'll tell you why. Because up to this point, if you had flunked out of school, you would have left us with nothing.
Right.
You get this question right, no matter what happens the rest of the game, you're going to leave here with at least $25,000, okay? Pick a subject.
First grade geography.
First grade geography. $25,000. Victor, here's the question. What state borders South Dakota to the north? What state borders South Dakota to the north? Alana has locked in.
I'm not going to say a number.
Good. And don't say a color.
What state borders? The name of the state would be North Dakota.
This is not a trick question, okay?
All right.
But what we're looking for is the state directly to the north, not to the west and to the north, but directly to the north. What state borders South Dakota to the north? You want to see the map? Would that help?
Well, you're telling me I got it wrong. That's what you're telling me.
I didn't say that. I said we're looking for the state directly to the north. Let's see the map. I love messing with an attorney. You're right, Victor. You got $25,000.
That was mean.
That was a little bit mean.
That was very mean.
I'm sorry. Now, Victor, it says on the card that you actually appeared on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How much money did you win on that show?
I lost on that show. Walked away with nothing.
Nothing. Zero. So you got 25,000 here. You like us a lot better than you
Heck
like
of a
that
lot.
show. Victor, let's make it 50,000. Pick another subject.
Third grade measurements.
Third grade measurements for $50,000. Here's the question. What unit of power is abbreviated by the letter W? What unit of power is abbreviated by the letter W? Your classmate Alana locked in quickly.
Okay, I think that's gotta be a watt.
What?
A watt. Gotta be a watt. W-A-T-T.
All right, let's see what the class said, Victor. The class over here said, what unit of power is abbreviated by the letter W? They said, watt, watt. What a watt. Alana said, watt. You're all right. You got $50,000. All right, Victor, Alana, nice job. She has to return to the classroom. You're down to your last 4 subjects. Time to pick another classmate.
I'll pick Marky.
Marky, come on up here.
Hey, Marky.
How are you, Marky?
Great.
He's an attorney.
I know. My dad is too.
Your dad's an attorney, too?
Yeah.
It's L.A. We're either in show business or suing somebody in show business. You have $50,000. This next subject is worth $100,000. Victor, it costs you nothing to hear the question, okay? But let's not lock in too quickly. Let's think about this. This is real money. Pick a subject. Let's play for $100,000.
Third grade animal science.
Third grade, animal science. The $100,000 question is, true or false, the Alaskan Malamute is a species of fish? True or false, the Alaskan Malamute is a species of fish? We're back in the water again.
I know. Why do you get all these water questions?
Marky has locked in her answer. The last time we had a true false, you used the strategy where you burned your peak and your save. Unfortunately, we don't have them left anymore. You are down to your copy. What's your thoughts on this?
I've never heard of a fish called the Malamute, Alaskan or otherwise.
Okay.
The Alaskan Malamute is a species of fish.
Have you heard of Alaska?
Yeah. It's west of North Dakota. I'm thinking of something furry when I think of a Malamute. Or something that walks on things, not a fish.
Okay, here's your options. You can copy Marky's paper. You could walk away right now with $50,000 because if you guess incorrectly, you're going to give back $25,000, okay?
I'm going to trust someone who's been looking at this subject closer than I have, so I'm going to copy.
do you have a guess on it if you had to guess?
I'd say false if I had to guess.
You would say false. You would have been right. I want to show you what Spencer wrote down. Spencer wrote, false, it's a dog. My neighbor has 2 of them. They are cool.
Fur. I remembered fur.
Didn't say fur. But it doesn't matter what Spencer said. The only thing that matters
Oh no, she's not giving me a good face.
is what Marky said. We're going to find out what Marky said when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Victor King, has $50,000. We are playing for $100,000. All right, Victor, we have a true-false question in play. You did not know the answer. You chose to copy Marky's paper. The question was true or false, the Alaskan Malamute is a species of fish. We found out that the correct answer is false. If she said true, you're walking out of here with $25,000. If she said false, you've got $100,000 and we keep playing. For $100,000, please show us what Marky said. False, you got $100,000!
You're such a good actor.
He left. He just left the class. Come on back, Victor. School's not out yet.
She is such a good actress.
School is not out yet, Victor.
She gave me this look of, I'm sorry, I blew your money.
You thought you had left us, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're still here. You're playing for $175,000, Victor. You look like you're about to cry.
I need a rest.
You need a rest. No more kids can help you. You have used your copy, your peek, and your save. It's just me and you. Mr. Attorney is on his own.
4th grade, world geography. Bring it
Okay.
on.
Don't answer too quickly, Victor, okay? It's real money. Let's talk this out.
I've learned my lesson.
Okay, for $175,000, here's 4th grade world geography. In terms of area, what is the largest desert in Africa? Victor, you can walk out of here right now with $100,000. And from the look on your face, that might be a good decision. In terms of area, what is the largest desert in Africa?
The Sahara.
Whoa!
Your Honor.
I asked you to talk it out and not answer too quickly. I have not even had a chance to repeat the question, and you lock it in. I'm sitting there going, boy. All right, in terms of area, I didn't say population, I said in terms of area. What is the largest desert in Africa? Sahara is the most famous, and it's the most popular. But is it the largest in terms of area? What are you thinking, Mrs. King?
I agree with my husband for
You
once.
agree with your husband, for once.
All right.
For once. We've got that on tape.
Yes.
You gonna share this money with her?
Absolutely. It's community property law.
Community property law. Apparently you did a little research before coming to the show, huh? For $175,000. $175,000. The question is, in terms of area, what is the largest desert in Africa? The answer is the Sahara. You're right. You got $175,000.
Yeah. Woo.
What dance was that you just did, Victor? Let me see that again. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see, I'm still in the game dance.
Victor, I like you. I want you to be the first millionaire that we have ever had.
Me too.
But I want to caution you. We have been to this place before on this show where we've had 2 questions left. And people have answered too quickly, or they have guessed and they have walked out of here with $25,000. Let's listen carefully to the question.
All right, 5th grade cultural studies.
5th grade cultural studies. Victor, this question is worth, you tell me.
$300,000.
$300,000. Say it like you want to win it, Victor.
300,000, big one.
The $300,000 question is coming up right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Victor King, has got $175,000. We are playing for $300,000. The 5th grade cultural studies question is, the ancient region known as Mesopotamia was bordered by the Euphrates and what other river? The ancient region known as Mesopotamia was bordered by the Euphrates and what other river? Victor, don't hit the button yet. Victor, you can walk out of here with $175,000. It's a lot of money. You can answer this question. I just want to make sure that you understand where we're standing in the road. If you... Is he like this all the time? All the time. Ah, Victor, I'm going to have to sit down in the class. The question is, the ancient region known as Mesopotamia was bordered by the Euphrates and what other river?
I know it.
You know it?
I know it.
If you know it, lock it in, Victor.
The Tigris.
Let me show you something that's going to make you feel a lot more confident. May we see what the class said? Victor. You're right. You got $300,000, Victor.
Yeah.
Victor. The next question is worth $500,000. Right now, you have $300,000. You could be our first millionaire. You might be the first grown-up that does not have to look into the camera and say, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I hope so.
You might be smarter than a 5th grader. Please don't answer this too quickly, Victor. I I want to hear you say I am smarter than a 5th grader.
I may be smarter than a 5th grader.
Lawyer, 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 lawyer. All right.
5th grade world history.
You're making me nervous. I am protecting the button. The $500,000 question, Victor, is the League of Nations was formed at the conclusion of what war? The League of Nations was formed at the conclusion of what war? Victor, you can walk out of here with $300,000. What's going through your mind right now? I just want you to understand what is at risk here. Because these people that are yelling and screaming, they're going home with nothing, okay? You have $300,000 on the line. If you answer this question incorrectly, you're giving back $275,000.
Yep.
You understand that?
Yep.
You still want to answer the question?
I know this one.
Really want to answer it, don't you?
World War I.
Because if you mess this up, there is going to be a world war in your kitchen this evening. The League of Nations was formed at the conclusion of what war?
I'm going to just take a pause here and just think about it, but no, it's World War I.
Victor, for $500,000, you said World War I. The answer is coming up when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Victor King, has $300,000. You have used all your cheats. You have used your save. You decided to answer the $500,000 question. The question, the League of Nations was formed at the conclusion of what war? Victor, you said World War I. You okay?
That's the answer.
If I told you you just won $500,000, would you cry?
Yes. I can promise you that.
And if I told you you didn't, would you cry?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to see tears either way. Victor, tears of joy. You got $500,000. Congratulations, Victor.
Thank you.
You knew it. You knew it. The class is giving you a standing ovation. Victor, we're standing at the top of the mountain right now. Let me tell you how this works, because we have not been here very often. With these 10 questions, you were allowed to hear the question before you decided whether you were going to drop out of school or not. That is not the case with a $1 million question. Once you see the question, you have to answer it. You can leave us right now with $500,000. Because if you answer this question incorrectly, you're going to drop back down to $25,000, which is $25,000 more than you won on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That's right.
But the question is, does Victor King want to be a millionaire?
That's why I'm here. Bring it on.
This is the place it could happen, Victor. What's that say?
$1 million question.
$1 million question. How you feeling?
Exhausted.
Yeah, me too. All right, Victor, the $1 million subject is health. 5th grade health. I'm going to let you think about it, Victor. Victor King has the chance to play for $1 million when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Victor King, how much money are we playing for?
$1 million smackaroos!
$1 million. You have a very happy wife at this point. We know that the subject for the $1 million question is 5th grade health. If you see the question, you must answer it, Victor. What do you want to do?
Well, I went to law school because I didn't like the sight of blood. And I don't know anything about medicine or health or any of those things. So I am going to drop out of school.
I thought you might be our first millionaire,
No.
but $500,000 is a lot of money, Victor. A lot of money. Are you happy? All right. We very rarely get this far. Do you want to see what the question is?
Sure.
The $1 million 5th grade health question is, of the 32 teeth in the typical adult human mouth, how many are bicuspids? Of the 32 teeth in the typical adult human mouth, how many are bicuspids? Do you have any idea?
Dang if I know.
You and me both.
It's got to be 4 or 2.
2?
I would say 4.
You said 4. Just for giggles, let's see what our 5th grade class said. 2 of the kids said 8. That is the correct answer, 8. You would have missed the question. You did the right thing. You got $500,000, Victor.
Thank you.
Remember our little deal? I don't think you're going to have any problem saying this.
I'm Victor King, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.